Hello guys, hello. My name is Joe and today I will try to explain it to you what has happened to OP during his psychedelic experience. I will try to explain what has been happening spiritually during this particular famous psychedelic experience. But before we do that guys, allow me to just thank you. I just wanna thank you for being here. I truly love you guys. I'm very grateful for everybody who watches these videos and who decides to join my small little community of like-minded people. I'm very grateful. And if you want to be part of the community, if you want to be part of the true believers who are following this channel, then all you have to do is just smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. That's all you have to do, guys. All you have to do. So make sure to do it right now. Right now. And as you are guys smashing both of these beautiful buttons, I will just grab my headphones and we will watch a short little video clip and then I will try to explain what has been happening. Oh my god. What has been happening, okay? Let's go, guys. Let's go.
My name is Opey, and this is the time I did psychedelics at the zoo. First of all, when it comes to doing psychedelics, you should definitely do it in nature. Do not do it at the zoo. That's a huge mistake. I was in San Diego, me and my ex-girlfriend, she was like, hey, I got mushrooms, do you wanna do it? And I was like, hell yeah, I wanna do mushrooms. Like, I've always wanted to do them. This is the perfect time. And she was like,
great, let's do it at the beach.
and I was like, no. She goes,
Let's do it at a hike.
and I was like, no. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it in nature, real nature. Let's go to the zoo, which, not the move. Because the zoo is not real nature, you know? Like, no one ever encounters a wildebeest while holding a churro. But we get there, we're in the parking lot, she shows me the mushrooms, and I'm just like, all right, how much should I take? She goes, well, I'm gonna take one. And I decided I'm gonna take 3, which is 3 too many. I should take none, that's what I should have done. I'm not feeling anything. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take one more. I take another stem. So I'm up to 4 mushrooms right now. We start walking around, looking at the animals, see a couple peacocks, see a flamingo, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm not feeling anything. So I go in the bathroom and I'm washing my hands, and in front of me is a sign that says, please help us conserve water. And I'm looking at the sign really hard. It's very 3D reflective, and it starts to move and almost like it was doing a body roll, you know, like it was listening to an SWV song, you know? And I was like, oh my God, the zoo people built a sign with rhythm so that I would save water. Like, this was on purpose. Like, they've spent years trying to figure out the perfect sign so that a guy like me would definitely save water. And so that's exactly what I started doing. I started trying to cup it in my hands and trying to put it maybe in my pockets. Maybe I can just take this water and do something good with it. Cause you know, the earth is dying. You've seen Inconvenient Truth. We're trying to save water here, man, at the zoo. And then all of a sudden I hear, and I'm terrified. And there's this guy who's standing behind me and he looks pissed. He looks so angry at me. And I was like, I'm just trying to save water here, dude. What's the problem? And he goes,
you've been washing your hands for the last 5 minutes.
And I could tell he knew that I was high because I told him. I straight up was like, yo, I'm on mushrooms. And he was just like, cool. And I just walked out and I run up to my girlfriend. I'm like, do you feel him? She goes, yeah. And I'm like, I feel him too. Let's explore the zoo. I was expecting to communicate with the animals, vibe with them on some wild Lawrenceberry shit. But I realized at that point, the zoo is a jail. The animals don't want to be there. The animals don't even know why they're there. That's what's even scarier. It's a jail where people don't even know they're in jail. It's so sad. I just saw tigers pacing, peacocks just being super depressed. You ever see a depressed peacock? That's really sad. The feathers are down, they're not strutting around, they got a limp to their walk. And at one point, I walk up to the gorilla enclosure and this big silverback gorilla gets up, walks up to the glass, looks at me and smiles, and I'm like, oh my God, he knows that I'm high. So I run, I just run away. I'm scared at this point. I'm terrified, I'm looking at all these animals, they're looking scared, they're not even trusting me and I don't trust them. And then I get to the bear enclosure. There's no one around me, and I see these two bears. There's a polar bear and a grizzly bear, and they're laying right next to each other. And it's beautiful. They're sleeping. They're like interconnected because like the mushrooms are really kicking in, and I see their fur just like melding in, and I'm just like, yeah, this is it, man. This is what it's all about. Like, if these two bears from different cultures can coincide and be next to each other, why can't we as humans do that? And my girlfriend walks up to me and she goes, "Where have you been? I've been searching for you for 30 minutes. And I wanted to turn to her and be like, look, this is hope. And before I could say that, she goes, haha,
Look at that dirty ass polar bear.
and I realized that was just a dirty polar bear. And I just turned to her and I'm like, we're doomed. And then I ate some chicken nuggets and went home and cried.
Now that must be a bit too much. I don't know if I would love to have a psychedelic experience during a zoo visit, especially because there might be a lot of crowds. It's not every day that there are big crowds, but definitely there could be quite a big amount of people at certain times, certain hours. Usually after 5, I would assume. On a summer beautiful day there might be quite a crowd, so I would be a bit anxious being in that position. But yeah, I have to be honest, I love zoos, I love animals, I truly love animals. I'm a really big fan of nature. Yes, it is a bit sad that they cannot walk free. They are not they are captured in these closed, walled up, small territories that there are present that they pretty much spend their entire life in. But I mean, I still feel like that they are well taken care of. I know that few people in my family in well, it's those are not close relatives, but it's a long extended family. Few members of a long extended family, they are actually veterinarians, and one of them was occasionally called to look after zoo animals, and so he has been quite familiar with their lives and how they spend their lives. One time he took us behind the scenes and we were able to pet a cheetah, which was quite cool. It was quite fun. They also had extremely toxic snakes, with a very, very strong poisons, but they were basically, I don't know, they were extracting the poison. Basically, they had no poison and they were extracting the poison for anti-venom serums. So they were basically breeding these, some of them breeding these unusual species that had quite a strong venom, and they would extract them for anti-venoms, just in case, and so we were able to pet one of these very, very toxic snakes, but he had no venom at the time. He was completely out of venom, out of the poison. And so that was quite an experience. I'm personally quite a bit scared of snakes, naturally. I just don't like them, even the small ones, even the ones without poison. I still am not a big fan of snakes. So that was quite a memorable experience because otherwise I wouldn't be a fan of touching animals like these. But yeah, it was a wild experience. I had a great time. Feel like zoos can be a lot of fun. They are really, really underrated, I would say. It can be quite a bit of fun, and I feel like they are still well taken care of. These animals, they are much better taken care of than animals that are, for example, trafficked for luxurious, extravagant collectors. Those animals are usually trafficked to them, and so I would assume that much these animals that end up in zoos, and they are actually living much better lives than the other animals that are trafficked, basically. So I wouldn't be so harsh on zoos personally. Now, with all of this being said, I just want to say I'm not just a content creator, I'm also a writer too. I write an amazing, unique blog. It's so much fun. There's so much esoteric and mysticism. There is just so much fun. You will guys love it. So make sure to check it out. Also, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to check out the video here. Make sure to check out the video there and everywhere. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.